We are with Mr. Banan Masri, an AV specialist, having a rich experience with over 2 decades with renowned brands. He is currently the managing partner at MaktabiTech, a leading AV solution provider in the Kingdom of Saudi and the region. Welcome to Lee Banan, and how are you today?
I'm very good. Thank you so much for having me here. I really appreciate it. And looking forward to working with you closely, guys. I
Awesome.
really like what you guys are doing, and I think there's a lot to talk about, especially in an event as big as Leap. So let's go for it.
Awesome. It's our pleasure indeed. And diving straight to the questions,
Please.
Maktabi has been making headlines with its innovative digital solutions. What new technologies or services are you planning to unveil at Leap 2025?
So we are announcing now a new joint venture that we did with a company called Virtual. So we're going to start a new company called Arc Studios, led by a close friend of mine, Bahar Omar, which is, I think, one of the best people in Saudi Arabia that leads content creation. So in the past 3 years, we were doing a lot of like innovation hubs, experience centers, this type of interactive environment. And we found out that the biggest challenge in the market for us was creating the content in a way that complies with the country's culture, let's say. So we thought that this joint venture is something very important for us, and we went forward with it. And we started it 2 months ago, but we're already seeing like a lot of results, and we're very excited about it. I think that's going to be one of our biggest streams in the next 2, 3 years.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
And how important is Leap for Maktabi? Also, if you could elaborate on Maktabi's broader vision for driving digital transformation in Saudi Arabia and the wider region.
Yeah, good question. To be honest, Leap is not only important for MaktabiTech, man. Leap is important for Saudi Arabia. You can tell that from the momentum they are gaining in the past, like, then they started like 3 years ago. It's becoming easily one of the biggest technology events in the Middle East, where it's attracting people from all over the world. Walking around, you can see how much big companies invested. And it's maybe it doesn't have the ROI directly, but it is to show power, to show interest, to show like that the future is Saudi. I think Saudi is one of the most growing countries when it comes to AV, when it comes to technology, and events like that helps us educate our clients about what's going to happen, and it will help us manage the expectations more. So the more the educated the client is, the easier the work is, and like the bridge between us works properly.
Absolutely, that's a vision of the kingdom in 2030.
Exactly.
Yes. And which industries or sectors are you primarily targeting with your current product portfolio? And what unique challenges are you addressing through your innovations?
As I told you, like the biggest challenge for us is like the client's expectations. Education is very, very important. Now we are working with a lot of clients where he sees a video online and he wants to do the same, while the video is edited. And a lot of us in the AV industry sees this. It's not a real thing. But we're trying to bridge that again. We're not trying to work hard on that. For us, we're a company with a clear vision. What we want to do, we want to be with the market leader in the Middle East that does innovation hubs, experience centers again, and like this type of, heavy integration environments, if we can call it that. And this is where we want to be. And that's why we're also announcing our expansion plans now to the Emirates and to many areas. Another challenge that we are facing here is finding good resources. It's very hard, man, to hire people with like proper experience, especially in projects that has integration between multiple platforms and multiple solutions. The good news about that is like in the past 2, 3 years, I see a lot of people liking the idea of moving to Saudi Arabia. They're more keen on it. So it's making our life easier, and I hope it will solve that issue. But these are like the main things that we are facing here. But other than that, I think we're doing like really great. Everyone's happy. Everyone's doing work. Even us, our competitors, vendors, everyone's looking at Saudi as it is the future.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
So, how was the specific needs of the Saudi market influence your product development and service offerings? Can you provide examples of locally adapted solutions?
100%. Personally, man, I've been doing AV since 2009. Yeah. And at that time, our focus in Saudi Arabia was built on meeting environments. So I would love to call it the must-haves. So like meeting rooms, boardrooms, command and controls, and all like training centers. All our work was based on that. And for us, like that was easy. Bring the products, put them together, integrated, and it works fine. Then what happened in the region was Expo. Expo in Dubai changed the vision. It showed how you can use tech to get your image, to make life easier. Like, the future is cognitive, and the expo showed that. So for us, we had to start to working on this sector more, like the innovation hubs, the experience centers, where like a client wants to show like his message in a more immersive way. And this is how we started a new department only to do that. And that also led into us having the content to be a one-stop shop. Like we can design, we can implement, we can manage, we can maintain the whole package. We can provide in-house. So we're happy about that, yeah.
Brilliant. And have you established any key partnerships or collaborations in the region that have played a role in your recent innovations? How does this relation enhance your overall strategy?
Oh, definitely, man. Definitely. I think one of the most things that made Maktabi what it is today is that we were able to bridge cultures. Today, like I'll give you an example. We established a partnership with AVISPL, which is one of the biggest AV system integrators around the globe. And to be honest, I'll always be grateful for Phil and his team. They were the first to believe in us. They put us on the map. They gave us the momentum we needed to grow, to go from there. And from there, we also established more partnerships with the companies like Convergent, many others that have global presence. We are in talks also to do like to join some alliances globally. So it's very important to share the knowledge between all the countries in the world. Yeah, the cultures are different. Yes, you have to attack Saudi in a different way than Dubai, in a different way than Europe. But still the products are the same. So it's very important. These partnerships are like the reason MaktabiTech is as big as it is now.
Absolutely. And I'd like to know as to what future trends or challenges do you anticipate in the digital space, and how is Maktabi preparing to meet these through its upcoming projects? Now, if you could elaborate on your expansion plans,
Yeah.
like your plans, and if you have a message to the industry leaders.
Sure, 100%. So for us, man, like we're focused now on expanding in the region. Mainly it's gonna be in Abu Dhabi and Dubai. We see Abu Dhabi as hungry as Saudi Arabia for like growth, While in Dubai, we see the nice to have is happening a lot. You have a lot of nice museums there. You have a lot of like innovation hubs. You have a lot of things that are very nice where like it needs it's unique, man. It's different than what you do every day. This is what excites us. Projects that are different, projects that need us to think, that to stand together, to brainstorm, to come up with something nice, So we have an announcement very soon that we're expanding completely into the Emirates, and we're also expanding our team in Saudi Arabia. Another important thing is like we have a fully operational showroom now in our offices. We're using this to show our clients the solutions before they commit to it. That's number one. Number two, that is very important, we do it for our team to try to integrate new things, to try to learn, to train, to try integrations, to create content before we send it, all these stuff, And to be honest, it sharpened our tools, And if I want to send a message for the leaders, I think Saudi is the future. I think this is the time for them to invest in Saudi and to believe in Saudi. Yeah, you said something about Vision 2030. I think Saudi will have visions in 2030, in 2040, 2050. It's a big nation, man, and it's a big country that's being built and led by one of the most influential people in the world now. His Royal Highness MBS is taking us to the next level, So we're all behind him, and we're very excited to see where we will be in the next, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. We're committed to being here, We're committed to grow in Saudi Arabia, and we're excited about it. So let's see.
Indeed, we are all excited to be part of this vision.
Yeah.
And we thank you for your time.
Thank you so much, man.